Timeless Irving. We celebrate the completion of a vibrant new mural at Irving's Historic Heritage District.
The vibrancy of the colors and stuff, it just looks amazing when you come through.
Upscale dining. In a new Irving Eats, we try some Italian and French-inspired dishes at a restaurant voted one of the city's best.
People seem to be very pleased by our offerings. And we try to follow it up with great service as well.
Senior portfolios. Irving ISD students close out the district's Spring Art Exhibit series with a showcase of their best work from the past 4 years.
I just really hope that people enjoy this show because our students worked really hard on this.
And in Feature Flix, I review the newest Marvel film featuring an unconventional team of anti-heroes, Thunderbolts, starring Florence, Pugh, and Sebastian Stan.
I'll have you know I was actually the official Captain America, so.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
Hello everyone, welcome to Irving Spotlight. I'm Susan Stevens. We begin tonight with a mural that has lit up downtown Irving. Last month we met the artist behind the painting, and now we are celebrating the completion of an uplifting artwork that honors our historic city.
After 42 gallons of paint, 30 days, over a mile's worth of painter's tape, and 240 personal hours, Timeless Irving is completed.
It's amazing what she has done. I come to work every day through there, so I get an opportunity to see how she was moving. And the vibrancy of the colors and stuff, it just looks amazing when you come through.
Prior to having the mural, that particular area was really dreary and dark. And it was just crying to have a mural. It was just crying to have some art on it. It's going to let people know that there's good things ahead in the Heritage District, and come on in.
This mural represents so much more than just paint on the wall, but reflects the spirit of Irving and the pride that we have in our past and the possibilities we see in the future. Stretching over 5,000 square feet, this mural really honors Irving's history and celebrates its vibrant present. And it even includes a selfie spot to incorporate yourself into the mural.
Well, I think it gives it an identity. We've been trying to figure out how do we create an identity for the historic district in downtown Irving. And so we've spent a tremendous amount of dollars redoing the roads, helping do some of the businesses, building up this area and making the commercial vibrant and something that people wanted to be part of.
I think it's so important to invest in public art, and I think it's important for the community to see the city and the city council investing in that.
Oh, I think it's beautiful. I love how it incorporates the history of Irving, but it also creates an opportunity to celebrate those timeless moments throughout the city's history.
We want these spaces to not only be a nice spot to catch a train or a bus, but we want them to become gathering places that creates community value and an opportunity for a nice selfie.
I just hope people take pride in it and know that it was for them, it's meant for the community. I hope that they feel that whenever they see it.
While a new mural honors the city's heritage, a new restaurant has already set its course for the future as the 2024 Best Restaurant in Irving. And after having a taste of the cuisine at Copper and Vine, we can see why. Italian, French, and Mediterranean culinary influences make up the menu at one of Irving's upscale restaurants, Copper and Vine.
People seem to be very pleased by our offerings. And we try to follow it up with great service as well.
Owner Craig Vaught opened the restaurant in 2023, featuring a selection of delicious made-from-scratch dishes.
For lunch, we do a lot of salads, sandwiches, pastas, and then in the evening, seafood, beef, chicken. Our chef has been very creative.
From a beautifully melted cheese-topped French onion soup. This is the prettiest French onion soup I've ever seen in my life. To a one-of-a-kind olive oil cake. Right off the bat, just bursting with flavor. These creative and flavorful dishes are what keep guests coming back, especially the restaurant's top seller, the Romano crusted chicken.
It's a chicken breast, pounded out thin, rolled in Romano cheese and Italian breadcrumbs, lightly sauteed. But the best part about that dish is you get a little pasta as well. So we do our spaghetti, in the pink Alfredo sauce.
I love that. The chicken and the sauce, so delicious. Copper and Vine has garnered attention from the city as well. In 2024, it was named Best Restaurant in Irving by the Greater Irving Las Colinas Chamber of Commerce.
It was humbling, it was shocking, it was thrilling, but you know, just we were so happy to be a part of the community, and that helped really solidify our position.
Craig's connection to Irving began in 1985 when he served as lead bartender at the Four Seasons Las Colinas and developed a passion for mixology, which he now incorporates here every Saturday with an interactive class.
We'll have a group of 6, 10, 12 people come in. They'll sit up here at the bar, I'll do a little demonstration, and then I bring them back one at a time to make a drink.
The class includes 4 cocktails and light bites for only $35. You can also enjoy specialty cocktails along with beer, wines, and appetizers during their weekday happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. No matter what the occasion, Copper and Vine strives to serve quality ingredients and provide a warm and welcoming, elegant dining experience. It's always nice to follow up a good meal with a good movie. Since the overhaul of Marvel films that have been released since Endgame, it's been difficult to get excited for any of the upcoming sequels or spin-offs. However, the 36th installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thunderbolts, offers something more original and more cathartic than the traditional superhero formula.
How crazy is it to think of all the monumental fights that happened exactly here where you're standing?
This film follows the misfit anti-heroes we've previously been introduced to, including Yelena, Ava Starr, and if you watch the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you'll remember John Walker. The 3 of them, along with a few surprise faces, find themselves caught in a death trap organized by Valentina de Fontaine. After originally trying to kill each other, the unlikely team switches gears and works together to save themselves and continue a dangerous mission that will force them to confront the darkest corners of their past. The film stars Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Wyatt Russell. Though all these characters bring value to the movie, Pugh is the pounding heart to this story, stealing every scene with her wit and subtly captivating sensitivity.
I'll have you know I was actually the official Captain America, so.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
You are still in for some laughs, especially from Pugh's on-screen dad, David Harbour, who returns as the Red Guardian. But while there are humorous moments, the film is surprisingly deep, and as they would refer to it, emo. That may be off-putting for some, as you are in for a bit of a therapy session you didn't ask for, but in the long run, you might find it rewarding. I appreciate Thunderbolts breaking the mold of the typical Marvel blueprint and digging into the traumatic past that has caused each one of these characters to isolate themselves and become the unconventional team that they are now. Director Jake Schreier paints a dark set that appropriately matches the tone while including enough action and quality special effects to satisfy audiences visually. At times, the plot is a little disjointed, but ultimately comes together in the end. While this is not on par with previous Marvel gems, there's still room to get there. Thankfully, Thunderbolts succeeds in doing what Suicide Squad couldn't, making moviegoers care about a group of powerful outsiders and creating an intriguing backstory that will leave you curious to know more.
Can't call ourselves that.
Thank God.
The Thunderbolts. It's a cool name.
Thunderbolts is now showing. Check AMC Irving Mall and Alamo Drafthouse Cinema Las Colinas for showtimes. Drawings, paintings, sculptures, and more. These are just a few types of artwork on display at the Irving ISD Senior Portfolio exhibit. The Irving Art Center hosted the district showcase featuring the proud body of work of the city's high school art students.
We're having the senior portfolio show where all of our seniors start showing their cumulative work that they have made and perfected throughout the 4 years or how many ever years that they have been within art.
Today I have here
here all the art pieces that I have worked on throughout the past 2 years in ceramics, and I have displayed the ones that I admire the most. Because it is my grandma's house in Mexico, and so it was the first time I had gone there about 4 years ago. And it's just a place where I have all the memories of me with my cousins, the first time meeting them and everything. So it's just like, to make it happen in real life and have it here, it was just meaningful to me. I enjoy how people end up conceptualizing their own life and their own motive as to why are they doing this, what's pushing them into making this artwork. I do a lot of stylistic portraits of people. I think because I like to observe people, so I had to put that in my art. It's a piece of my sister. I drew her. She stares at me often that way. So I really wanted to capture her in that annoyed, like, huh state.
What did she say when she saw this drawing?
Oh, she loved it. Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's me. I've always dreamt about being an art teacher for elementary school students, but who knows? I mean, I am going to study to be an elementary school teacher, so maybe I'll take that art path and combine both of the loves that I have. I just really hope that people enjoy this show because our students worked really hard on this for years.
In addition to art shows, there are lots of fun things to do around the city. Levi Gomez, our man about town, shares his suggestions.
It's the biggest foosball event of the year, the 2025 Tornado World Series. Taking over the Westin DFW Irving over Memorial Day weekend, this family-friendly event is your chance to catch the world's top players battling it out in high-stakes matches. There are 5 days of action here at the Trinity Ballroom from May 22nd to the 26th. Texas Frightmare Weekend is one of the largest horror conventions in the nation. Join the crowds here at the Irving Convention Center for panels and screenings and all things horror. Frightmare runs from Friday evening on May 23rd through Sunday afternoon on May 25th. The Animal Connection experience here at Fritz Park is open early this year. The petting zoo allows you to mingle freely with the animals. On Saturdays, there are special events such as family craft projects and animal races. Tattoo Fest is back. This 3-day family-friendly festival celebrates body art and self-expression with over 200 artists from around the globe. Artists will showcase their talent live, offering walk-up tattoos and pre-booked sessions all week long. It all happens here at the Irving Convention Center on May 30th to June 1st. Allison Krauss and Union Station will perform here at the Pavilion at Toyota Music Factory on May 31st at 7:30 p.m. With 27 Grammys, Krauss is known for her remarkable talent and contributions to music. The Pavilion only allows clear plastic tote bags or small clutch bags. Try your hand at flinging a disc into the target here at Fritz Park Disc Golf Course. It's a challenging 18 holes with 6 layouts. The course is mostly flat under the shade of tall trees next to Delaware Creek.
And that wraps up this episode of Irving Spotlight. Join us next time as we head to Fusion to celebrate the many cultures of Irving with live music, dance, and food. And we see what kind of crafts and lessons the kids and their parents are enjoying at the Irving Art Center's Second Sunday Fun Day. As always, tell us stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on X and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a great evening. For Irving Spotlight, I'm Susan Stevens.